What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV. Welcome back to another episode of 5 Things We Learned, the show where we go through all the major talking points of the most recent Chelsea game, or at this point, just say the most recent Chelsea loss, because that's the way it's been. I think we now have more losses than wins this season. Just right off the year, man. Right off the season. Right off everything. It's all long. It's all dead. But we're going to recap it again. Why? Because we like going through pain here at Chelsea Football Club. We're used to it. We're numb to it. We've experienced it so many times. It don't even hurt anymore. That goal, that Wolves goal from Nunes went in, I started laughing. Because we've been here so many times now. And yeah, we're just going to get into all of it in today's video. So hit the like button if you guys haven't done so already. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit the bell notification button as well and get yourself that hat trick, because we know none of these players are going to be getting a hat trick or even a goal. So just hit us a like or something. We'll pretend that's a goal or something. Yay, we'll celebrate that. Check out my personal channel. Link will be in the title. If it's not in the title, it will be in the description. So check that out as well, people. And yeah, we lost again, people. We lost again. I think it's 4 wins in 20 now for Chelsea. Sounds like it's sending me a message, personally. But yeah, same old crap. Although this time, it was crap with a back four. For some reason. For some reason, we decided to do that. That was going to be my first point. I was going to get into that later, but we might as well just throw that one out now. Why did we go back to a 4? Like, maybe Lampard just ain't watched Chelsea enough like that. But all of our best football, not just this season, but in the last 2 to 3 years, has been in a back 3. Lampard was failing with a back 4 before he got sacked at Chelsea. And Tuchel came in, instantly switched it into a 3, and we went and won the Champions League. And then we dominated, well, for periods, we dominated with a back 3. Went to a back 4 this season. We were dreadful, absolutely dreadful in a 4. Went back into a 3. We looked a bit better. I'll say a bit better. I'm not going to say it was a massive transformation, but we weren't conceding as many goals. So what does Lampard do? He goes straight back to a 4. Why? As soon as I saw the lineup, I thought, yep, you know what? I'm glad I dodged it. What a dodge. Because that crap. A back 4, you know. Bro, I get traumatized when I see a back 4 nowadays because we don't have the facilities for it. And you could see it in game. Midfield, non-existent. The gaps between the midfield and the defence and the midfield and the attack was ridiculous, and it gave Wolves so much time and space on the ball. And they were just passing it around for fun, whereas we couldn't string 2 or 3 passes together. The attack, do whatever you want with it. It's just crap anyway. But playing the back 4 set us out on the back foot immediately, and we just never recovered from it. Barely anybody was good. But I'm still going to use my second point to say, please, I am begging you, bench Kai Havertz. Please, because I am so tired of seeing this guy get gifted game time week after week for meaty performance after meaty performance after meaty performance after meaty performance. I don't get it. The guy had zero balance. It was like watching a baby giraffe learn how to walk at times. The creativity, our most creative player this season, completely ignored João Felix in space while it was 0-0 and passed to Gallagher, who was literally pointing at Felix and telling him pass the ball to him. This brother cannot be saved. He don't want to be saved. We cannot save him. Get rid. Bench him. Fair play to Lampard. Like one of the few things he did was he actually took him off. Because he fluffed about 2 good chances in the second half with his dead first touch. And he finally took him off. Now I need to see. He's going to start against Madrid, isn't he? Because Potter didn't put any strikers in our UCL squad, you prick. He's gonna play against Madrid. I can't be bothered. Right. If/when He has a disaster class against Madrid. Aubameyang needs to start against Brighton. Aubameyang needs to start against Brighton. And you know what? That's my third point. Like, I was good to see Oba come off the bench. I need to see him start a game. I am tired. You cannot tell me that Aubameyang is going to be worse than what I'm seeing. You can't tell me it. Unless I see it in practice, I don't believe it. And even if that's the case, Havertz don't deserve game time anymore. He doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve to see the pitch. I need Aubameyang on. But I'm not even just going to say it was just him. Sterling was invisible. Felix was invisible. Actually, no. Sterling wasn't invisible. He was just making an absolute mess of that game. Kovacic dominated by the midfield. Koulibaly, yeesh. What was that, man? Talk about balance. Like, this guy was just so sloppy in the second half. It was unbelievable. Reece didn't look up to it. Kepa, that goal, man. Like, it's tough to decide whether it's a worldie or whether it's 1920 Kepa reincarnated as soon as Lampard walked in through the door. I don't know. But it felt a lot like 2020 Kepa, that goal. Cucurella, though. Another point I need to get into. Cucurella. I'm starting to run out of patience. Really am. This guy looks like he can only play left centre-back. He only looks like he can play left centre-back. I can't see him play at left wing-back. I think he just gets absolutely dominated there. Left back, it was a mess. I think he was their trigger point. Their trigger for the press. As soon as he had the ball, they were just darting at him and he couldn't do anything. He was getting spun around on that left-hand side. The goal is partly his fault because he's just completely left the left side exposed. I need something from him, man. It's the same thing as Koulibaly. I have basically run out of patience with him. And I know I said like a year, you need a year to adapt, but like, come on, you need to give something to the table. You need to put something on the table, and he's just not doing it. He's not doing it. And I can't defend what I'm seeing. I just can't. Because it's not good enough. It's crap. It's terrible. Cucurella needs to do better, but a lot of them need to do better. There's only one player who can leave this game with their heads held high, and that's Wesley Fafana. Big up to Big Wes, because he managed to keep everything decent. Couple of very key blocks, very aggressive with his tackles. Very, very good tackle in the first half that everyone thought was a penalty, but it was actually an A1 challenge by Fafana. Fair play to him. You're the only brother that leaves with your head held high. Everybody else, you stunk. You stunk. I'm sorry. You were terrible. All of you. All of you are poor. I guess the vibes didn't last long. They didn't last long. Real Madrid next. What are we going to do in that one? Lampard, on my life, if you bring a back four to the Bernabeu, I swear, I'm not watching. I'm not watching. I probably will watch. But I'm going to be fuming. Don't do that, because we're going to hold 8. Madrid are going to run rings around us, because don't think these lot are going to underestimate us. And they're going to think, oh, it's a dead Chelsea side. Let's not take it too seriously. No, we gave Real Madrid a bigger fright than anybody did in their run to winning the UCL last season. We had them on the ropes, 3-0 up at their own yard. They will remember that. They will remember that, and they will come out, and they will come out strong. So please, for the sake of this football club, no back four. No back four. Havertz is going to have to start, whatever, I don't care. Sit everybody behind the ball, pray. Pray to your God, pray to whatever deity you worship, pray for our football club, because it's going to be a long arse end to the season. I'm out. Big up everybody, up the Chelsea. another drop points. And yeah, we still didn't get to 40 points. We still didn't get to 40 points. Whatever, innit? I'm out. Up the Chelsea.